So I thought I would share with you a conversation I had with my wife, something that I did not know about her thinking for the 5 years that I was with her. And I found it very interesting. See, it bothered me. Well, the one thing that's really cool is that we could talk about anything. I could talk about the affair, I could talk about whatever, and she answers the questions. And I love that. She doesn't get mad because I want to understand her. I'm the kind of person that's been profiling people since I was 17 years old. And some things that she's done doesn't make any sense. Unfortunately, it did because I was kind of having a feeling, but I was hoping that that wasn't it. And sure enough, it was. Now, here's what it was. From the first affair to the second affair, something was different. The first affair, she felt sick, throwing up and stuff like that. I thought she had an ulcer because I didn't know about the affair. The second affair, nothing. She acted completely normal. And so I was telling her, I noticed the difference between the first time and the second time. I thought you had an ulcer because I didn't know about the affair. So I'm going to assume that that's what it was, that it was stress. You even said it was stress. You just didn't say what the stress was about. You said it was like job when it wasn't. It was about the fear of the affair being found out by me. Too many people knew about the affair that eventually I could find out. And that's what was causing her to feel that way. Plus, she said she was feeling guilty. So, I'm sitting there and I'm answering the question, and then I answered what I thought was her answer that was going to be. And sure enough, at the same time, we answered it, and it was. I said, you didn't think it was cheating. And she goes, I didn't think it was cheating. At the exact same time. And I go, okay, now you're going to have to explain this one to me because I don't get it. Because my morals and standards doesn't see it that way. And so she goes, if I'm in a relationship with a guy, and I do something with another guy, I think of that as cheating. But if I do something with a woman, I don't think that's cheating. And I said, so what about the opposite? She goes, yeah, if I'm with a woman and I cheat with another woman, then or if I do something with another woman, then that's cheating. But if I do something with a guy, that's not cheating. I said, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I said, okay, so if you said that to my mom, do you think my mom's going to say that that was cheating what you did? And she goes, yeah. I said, what about your grandma? Do you think your grandma would say what you did was cheating? And she goes, yeah. I said, what about your sister? She goes, yeah. I said, what about your mom? Yeah. I said, what about my relatives? She goes, yeah. I said, what if I asked people on YouTube? She said, probably most people would say, yeah, I was cheating. I said, well, then why are you seeing it as not cheating? And it wasn't, I said, did someone teach you this? Did your parents teach you this? Relatives, ex-boyfriends, girlfriends teach you this? And she goes, no, it was friends. Those friends that she had that the guy would allow the woman to step out the marriage or the relationship with another woman. I said, okay, fair enough. I understand that because I know people that do that myself. But you knew what my morals and standards were. You knew that I would think you doing anything with anybody would be considered cheating. Correct? And she goes, yeah. I said, well, then was it cheating? And she goes, yes. I said, what do you think your girlfriend would say? Do you think she would say that this was cheating? And she goes, yes. And in fact, we asked. And the girlfriend said, yes. You do anything with a guy or a woman when you're with me, that is cheating. So then Chelsea definitely agreed, okay, it is cheating. Unless the person actually says that you can't. That's the whole point. Those kind of relationships, the guy or the woman says, you can do this with other people. But she knew what my morals and standards were. I was quite shocked, but that explained it. And then she goes, I said to her, I said, your girlfriend was like a little, what did I say it was? A little dark secret. I think that's what it was, a little dark secret. And she goes, that's what I called her. I said, what do you mean? She goes, I said that to her in the car, was that she was my little dark secret. And I'm going like, so was that good or bad? And she said, she thought it was hot. It was exciting because it's with a woman, not a guy, but with a woman. If you don't ask, you won't know. To me, that's a really messed up thinking. When you're with somebody and you're committed, you shouldn't do anything with anyone else. I have no desire to do anything with anybody else. I don't care if they try to make moves on me. Not going to happen. If I'm unhappy in the relationship, I break up first and then I move on. Don't cheat. So I'm glad that she was honest with me, and the answer was quite shocking, but it bothered me. I wanted to know what in the world had changed, and it was because it was a woman. All right. Thank you for listening. You guys have a good one, and God bless.